Well, hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Life of Wonders. This is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail the second in line, which is Barbie Brooklyn as part of the new Barbie Dream Besties series. And for that we have our well-established Brooklyn character right over here that is presenting her new self in the shape of the Barbie Dream Besties new look. So this is the packaging it comes in, and I have to say that the packaging comes a little bit smashed. I bought it online and I feel that it might have even damaged the paint job on the actual doll, because I have to say that I find it extremely thin. I mean, I don't know, for some reason I find this packaging even like thinner on this side. I mean, I do have Malibu's right over here, but it's just like a pick. It might be like a defect of the box per se, because it doesn't look like, I don't know, as you can see it's not like straight, and so you can see the head pushing out, so that is not great, and I already can tell that maybe, just maybe, there's a little bit of like painting being wrapped off because of that. But anyway, here we have the new format, the Barbie Dream Besties with the dream raised, and then we have the artwork for Barbie Brooklyn right over here. I forgot the name of the pet. Maybe it's like on the Tatty? No, I don't know. I don't know if it's Tatty. Anyway, I remember I read it somewhere, and I thought it would be like a super mini figure, but in fact I believe it's the very same that we got for one of the Barbie Extra dolls, because as you can tell, the new Dream Besties are quite big, and I believe they're shorter, but then they're very big. So yeah, everything is quite substantial. I love the artwork though, it looks like a sketch. And then over here we have all the different accessories, and right on this side we can read Barbie Brooklyn in this super cool pink clouds. And then this is the back of it, and in the back we find once again the artwork of her, and this is international one, so we don't get this picture like in big, but we have everything in 5 different languages. And then in English it says, "Hi, I'm Barbie. My dream become a famous choreographer. Favorite activities, video editing and creative writing." I would really need some help in those video editing skills. Favorite class, English. Favorite color, pink. I would have said, because I think it's very like blue coded, but I mean her phone is pink. And then must have my puppy, and the puppy has a name once again, but I can't remember anyway. So I will be taking everything out and I'll come back to you in no time. Alright, so here we have it all out of the box, and we're going to be exploring it up close. Now, I kept this standard semi-articulated Brooklyn Barbie doll so we can actually see at a glance the main differences, which again, at a first glance it might be obviously the Dream Bestie doll having a larger head and being slightly shorter, although this doll has like pointy or inclined feet, so she's wearing heels, and so it might give the impression of being taller in a way than she is. And then proportion wise she's thicker all the way around, that is like every part of her body, which I think is very well balanced with the size of the head, and it's done in such way that you can still interchange a lot of fashion pieces between you know, standard Barbie or even like curvy Barbie with the new Dream Besties. So that's pretty cool. And now of course I kept the cutouts but we're going to be looking at the accessories. The first one being these tripod with a ring light, and both things are separate, so you can click it together to have the tripod with the ring light or without it. And then in here you can place the phone that we'll see in just a moment. This is the little puppy, which this stems around. It's like a light brown, but not orange brown, more like yeah, ashy brown puppy, which I love. It looks super cute. And then we have this tablet, which I'm pretty sure this is like a new mold. It is basically, it's bigger because, again, like these dolls are bigger all the way around in terms of how thick they are, so the part of the accessories will be slightly bigger. And so we have this tablet, and it appears to have like some sort of like mixing music up. And then there's the retro Barbie logo that they're using for everything that's present here. And instead of like a sticker, it's all printed, but really high definition. I mean, yeah, it might look like there's pixelation, but it isn't. It's more like the reflection of it. It's quite nicely done. Then right over here we have her phone, which again has like a screen that's printed, and it says best friend calling. And then we have two hearts, and then the button right there is also a heart. And on the back we find the camera and the Barbie logo right there. And then for the phone, we can actually put it in here, which is like the case. And for the case, it has like the hole for the camera being a star, and then the Barbie logo, the thingy to like hold it. And it even has like the space for like the SIM card, I guess. And this is like a softer plastic. And this is the only thing that's pink as far as I can see, because this is more like purple, and apparently our favorite color is pink, so that was a little bit confusing. But anyway, so we have the case for the phone, and then we have this mini duffel bag that is super cool. It's very comfy with this pastel rainbow, and then the print of the Barbie, the logo. Yeah, the Barbie retro logo right there. And then it opens because it's soft. It's very soft. It's much softer than the usual plastic that they use for the Monster High backpacks. And as it's very small for the Dream Besties characters, it might be a little bit larger for like a standard one, but they can definitely also share accessories. And then the last thing that we find here is a tiny boom box that is just the same. I don't know if it is the same scope that we've seen before for Barbie. It might be different. I don't see Barbie the logo anywhere, but it's actually hollow on the back, which is a bit of a pity. I mean, if that was like hidden, like with another piece of plastic, that would have been so much better. But anyway, and it's more of like a purplish pink color. And now moving on to the actual doll. All right, so the hair is a really nice dark brown saran, and it's just so soft. But I'm really shocked by the amount and the thickness of the tinsel that they use in here. I actually was anticipating it to have like a much thinner tinsel, but in fact this is like the thickest and the most horrible tinsel that you can get on a doll, which is very similar to that one of Christmas decorations. Basically it is the same, and it would be difficult to actually do something with it. Fortunately, I think it's only like rooted on the outer layer, so if you go to the core, there's no tinsel. So even though it looks like there's a lot of tinsel, in fact it's just like on the outside, and then on the middle there's no tinsel, so you can actually unplug it if you wanted to. And it has so many. I thought it would be like an iridescent thing, but in fact it's like multicolored, so and the same tinsel. So it's not that we're having like pink, blue, but rather the same strand of tinsel goes from one color to the other. So it's a multicolored tinsel, without being, yeah, I think you can say it that it changes color as it goes up or down. And then the way it's rooted, it has like this partition on one of the sides, and then it goes diagonally like so, which is very interesting. And yeah, so that is the hair. I mean, I think I might be taking it off, if I'm completely honest, because I'm a little bit annoyed by the way it looks and how, I don't know, I thought it would be slightly different, but it isn't. Anyway, now moving on to her face, she's just so cute, so adorable. Well, here we have the previous, or the standard Brooklyn face, and this is a much sort of like styled, like kawaii styled in a way. It's a bit more cartoonish, but I think it's gorgeous. I really like it in a way. I particularly like the edges that apparently are also having this really nice swirl in the artwork. And then the eyebrows are thick with individual hairs. I love the freckles. Both of them have freckles, by the way. And what I love about this screening is that it's not wonky at all. I mean, it's pretty cool, and it's very similar to those screenings coming from G3 Monster High. And so we have the gradient of color for the lips, which I am loving so very much. And at first I thought, and yeah, I think there's still like a bit of like a scuff moment there because of like the wrapping with the plastic, but other than that, gorgeous. So she's got a bit of like blue for the eyeshadow, again no pink. So yeah, it's all blue. Then she's coming with these bamboo hoops in a very light plastic gold color, and then she comes with this Letterman style jacket that is very Barbie extra in a way, although I don't think I've ever seen this material used for the sleeves, and it's very thick and it's not as soft as you might think, but it's not as bad either. And then we can read here New York, Brooklyn, and then we have this material that it's sparkly. It's not lined on the inside, but it does not need it. And then I love how it's been constructed with the color, the trim right there, the cuffs, and the material is the same on the back, which normally it isn't. So this time around they've kept it all around, and also we have the little buttons there. And then underneath there's this really basic tank top, a bit of like a cropped tank top in white. I think it's cool, like, it gives us something not as loud, and it's made out of this stretchy soft material. And then moving down we find this cat that is supposed to resemble denim, but it isn't, and this might be the cheapest thing in the whole ensemble. That, well, probably I don't like this shade of gold either, but anyway, this is this cat. It has two cutouts there, two little like slits, and then everything is like sewn on details, like the pockets and all that, and it's not like even as perfect, but anyway. And then it has the little ribbon to secure it like right where it's supposed to go, otherwise it would go up, I guess, so that way it's prevented to move like that. And then it has Velcro on the back. And well, I feel like there's a lot of like skirts that you can use from just the standard Barbie extra or Barbie doll, as well as Rainbow High, so we will have a lot of variety there if we want to. And then moving down we find this new sculpt, which can be the same as for the previous sculpt that came with like high heels and then leg warmers. This is a newer one because it's like for thicker legs, so it might go well for a curvy doll. And the inclination of the feet actually is more similar, if not the same, of a princess body by Mattel. And it's all sculpted. I wish it was fabric. Then, okay, so I also feel like it's all supposed to resemble, like it feels like the heel itself, or even like the platform and the heel, it's supposed to resemble the fabric, right? Like the sculpt of it, like it's knitted or something, which is very interesting in a way. So yeah, I mean, this is everything that we can find on the new Dream Besties Brooklyn doll. These are differences in proportion to Brooklyn, you know, in a standard size Barbie doll. And I'm very much into it right now, and I think I will get more and more into it as time goes by. And I'm really hoping you're enjoying this content and the review that I am sharing with all of you, and it might be helpful to all of you who might consider adding one of these to your collection, if not the whole collection. And if so, don't forget to give me a like. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As always, I will be more than happy not just reading every single comment, but also getting back to all of them. So for now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.